Hello, and thank you for coming back to this really important conversation about tattoos and inking responsibly. We're talking to reality TV star Sierra Gates about her 12-hour inking session that actually ended up with her in the hospital. And joining the conversation now is the founder of Pretty in Ink, Kristana Lattimore, better known as Dutchess. You've been doing this for a long time now, and you've seen it all, right? You've seen every version of what can happen in these situations. Right. And that's why you say it's important to know before you go, so to speak, right?
Absolutely. I think a lot of people think that a tattoo is something so simple, but you're putting your body in fight or flight. When you get a tattoo, you have your endorphins, epinephrine, all of these adrenaline rushes are happening all at once. And your body is trying to figure out how to deal with that because it's not a regular occurrence.
Right. It is not normal for there to be a needles going in with ink. I mean, it's a lot happening. And when you put it like that, you're right. Those are things that your body is going to respond to. So for you, what kind of advice do you give people in terms of knowing, like either if it's been a while or you've got these beautiful legs and arms covered in ink, or you're going for the first time? What do you like people to know and understand?
For me, a lot of times I try to tell people to kind of like not bite off more than they can chew, especially if this their first time.
Sierra just nodding, just nodding.
I personally, the longest time I've ever sat is maybe 7-8 hours. Wow. And that's as
I'm sorry, I was not expecting that to be like, that sounds like a lot.
Yeah. That's a lot, but you got to understand you're getting real art.
Yeah.
And you want it, the more details, the better the art. Yeah. The longer it takes.
Right.
But the body is still the body.
Right.
And it's not going to take as much as you want to take as much as you want.
Right. But you have to respect your body.
But sometimes the body is like, hold up.
Wow. So tell me, for just for those who don't know, right? So you can start, but you can finish later, right? It does not all have to happen in one session, so
Absolutely.
to speak.
So depending on the tattoo, depends on how the session can go and how many sessions you can break it down in. For me personally, I have like collage. My tattoos are like all over the place. It's random moments, random times. Some people like to get things that are cohesive. And when you want a cohesive body of work, you're literally going to have the similar design coming through the entire space.
Right. Gotcha.
So sometimes it's hard to kind of like stop and start certain tattoos, but there's always a process. You really need to do a great consultation with your artist. Make sure that your artist is somebody that you trust, somebody that you know has a reputation that you respect, and that for me the number one thing is cleanliness, because it's like a medical environment, so to speak.
Right.
It's blood.
This has to be,
It's a lot of things there, so you want to make sure that they're really clean
to avoid infection. Sarah, I know you want to weigh in here because I saw you. When you were talking about just understanding this concept of biting off too much.
Yeah. I feel like that's what happened with me.
Yeah.
When the numbing wore off, when you got yours, did you have numbing cream?
No.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So it was like your body told you, okay, Dutchess, stop.
Exactly.
So with mine, my body was saying, Sierra, stop. But I kept going because I didn't feel anything.
Exactly.
So when it wore off, it was like we said earlier, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
For me as an artist, I hate numbing cream.
Wow.
The only
Tell me
reason
more,
why I hate numbing cream, it changes the consistency of the skin. So your skin is a little bit tougher. You know, like how
Well, that kind of makes sense medically speaking, right? Because your body is you're tricking your body into thinking you're not in pain.
Right. So
Which
your
means there's
nerves
gotta be
aren't responding to the pain, but it kind of makes your skin a little bit tougher. So as a tattoo artist, you gotta overwork the skin a little bit more because the skin consistency is a little bit different. Wow. So I try to discourage people to stay away from the tattoo.
And so we're having a candid conversation. We understand. Sierra, for you, what would you do different? Because you're not ruling out tattoos, right? I mean,
no,
this is
a lifestyle. It's not just getting a tattoo.
Yeah.
Like once you get one, you start thinking about other ideas. You start really tattoos tell your story.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, it's true. Like I was 26 when I got this. I'm 50 now, and I'm still thinking I want to add to it. I want it to go back to looking like what it started as. But in terms of just moderation, right? Like, how would you do things differently? Because you have not ruled out tattoos.
Yeah, no. Now, like I said, I would just ink more responsibly. Like I would still use my numbing cream. I would still use Monster Numb, but I'll make sure that I do it in sections and make sure that I don't do as much in one session.
And I'm gonna
The
be
moderation is going to be the key, no matter which way you go, cream or no cream.
Absolutely.
It's what you're doing to your body over the long haul,
The thing
right?
that's kind of really, really important, what happened to Sierra can happen to anybody. It's not her fault. It's not the artist's fault.
Right.
It's just how your
That's a
body
good point.
responds.
That's
And
such
a lot
a
of
good
times
point.
people don't understand that your body,
I'm glad that you said that.
they don't understand that it's different.
Yeah, because I'm sorry to cut you
control
off.
it.
Yeah, because like when I had it, when it all went down,
Yeah.
you know, it was everywhere on every blog.
Yeah.
Everybody had so much to say, and you know, I didn't fall out with my artist. I'm like, it's not his fault. It's not Monster's Numb fault. It's just that my body responded differently this time. You know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm glad that we have Dutchess here, like the master artist. We love her work.
Yeah,
We need
for
to hook up so you can do me some stuff too.
I love it. I love when the connections happen
Yeah.
because it really is important to have a full, robust conversation because this really does come down to listening to your body.
Yeah.
As we say in so many other situations when you're doing things to your body or trying to change from any health standpoint, artistically, you've got to listen to your body, right?
Got to.
Yep.
Listen to your body. All right, listen, the conversation isn't over. We just need to take a quick break. So if you're looking for tattoo ideas, after the break, Dutchess and Sierra are going to join me for a little game of fun called Ink or Pass. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Hey there, Portia here. Listen, that was a good conversation, wasn't it? Want to see the rest of it? Just go to portiashow.com, scroll down until you see that particular episode. But listen, before you scroll on out of here, I need you to do me a favor, please. Like, comment, let us know what you thought of that episode, and subscribe. And if you already are a subscriber, we sure appreciate you. In the meantime, we'll be sure to see you on the next episode of Portia, and you can catch us weeknights on Fox Soul as well. Tell your friends. Tell them to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.